Happy Wednesday! Today we're going to review our inferencing strategy. And remember, that's when we put together clues in the text, what we know in our background knowledge, our filing cabinet, we go through our files, we put them together, and we come up with an answer. So we're going to be inferencing today with our Making Meaning story, Julius, the baby of the world. You also might want to have your character traits page out, because we are going to talk about character traits and how we can infer our character traits by using evidence, and how the character is showing us how they are acting. Okay, so you're going to need to get this paper out. If you can't print it, then you can just write it in your notebook. But I am going to read Julius, the baby of the world, and we are going to be doing some inferring. What do you think? So there's the baby. Okay. What can you infer from that picture? Baby looks like big sister. Do you think she's being nice and playing with him? Look at our eyebrows. Those are those mean eyebrows, right? So I can infer from what I know with the mean eyebrows and the baby and the sister and what she's doing, I can infer that she's not being very nice. Okay. Before Julius was born, Lily was the best big sister in the world. She gave him things. She told him secrets, and she sang lullabies to him every night. So let's do some inferring right there. Let's stop and think. What did Lily do? She gave him things. She sang him lullabies, right? So in my chart, I'm going to say gave him things and sang. Okay, so you should be writing that down too. And revealed through, how do we know that she gave him things? That's through her actions, right? What she was doing, those are her actions. So we got to see it's revealed, it's given to us through her actions and her words. Because singing is with words, right? So let's stop and think about how we can infer her character trait. She gave him things. She sang to him. What kind of inference can you make about her character trait right now? What kind of sister is she being? Yep. She's being nice. She's being loving. So we just made an inference from this first page. Okay. Let you catch up and we'll keep on going. You think she's going to stay that way? I can infer no, just from the front cover. Okay. After Julius was born, it was a different story. Lily took back her things. She pinched his tail and she yelled insulting comments into his crib. I am the queen, said Lily, and I hate Julius. Let's make another inference here. What is she doing? She's taking back her stuff, right? She pinched his tail. Took stuff back. Pinched tail. And that is evidence through what? Her words or her actions? Those are her actions that she was doing. Okay, that's proving to us what she was doing through her actions. Now, what kind of character trait can we come up with? She's taking her things back. She's pinching his tail. What kind of character trait can you come up with? You might want to look at the negative side, right? She's being mean, isn't she? She's being hateful. I know sometimes we always act like that with our brothers and sisters. But that's the character trait. But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose and admired his small black eyes. And they stroked his sweet white fur. Some good sensory details, right? We can really visualize. Lily thought his wet pink nose was slimy. And she thought his small black eyes were beady. And she thought his sweet white fur was not so sweet. Especially when he needed his diaper change. Ew. Julius is the baby of the world, chimed Lily's parents. Disgusting, said Lily. So what can we infer here? What did she say? She said Julius is disgusting. There's my quotation marks. Remember for that dialogue? She said Julius is disgusting. And how do we know that? Through her actions or her words? Yep, through her words. So let's try to infer our character trait right now. She says Julius is disgusting. And we know disgusting in our filing cabinet. If someone says that, they're not being very nice, right? They're being kind of nasty. And mean and hateful again, too. Let's see. We got a long book to go. We're only going to read a little bit of it today. Lily had to share her room with Julius. After Julius goes away, do I get my room back? She asked. Julius isn't going anywhere, said Lily's mother. And he didn't. He stayed and stayed and stayed. Well, yeah, he's the brother. There's the top part. She wants her room back. She's tired of sharing. Does anyone share with their brother or sister? So what happens here? She says, I want my room back. I want my room back. Okay? And how do we get that information? How is it revealed to us? Through her words, yes. So what kind of character trait can we infer from that? She says, I want my room back. And we know if you want your stuff back, if you want to take it back, you're being very what? Selfish. Exactly. She's being selfish. She's got a lot of negative character traits. Hopefully she turns it around, right? Let's do one more. And then we'll stop for the day. Okay. What is going to happen next? Lily was supposed to be very quiet while Julius slept. Think she is? After Julius goes away, can I talk like a normal person? She shouted. So she's shouting while he was sleeping. Julius isn't going anywhere, said Lily's father. And he didn't. He stayed and stayed and stayed. So while he's sleeping, look at what she's doing. Are those quiet toys? No, sirree, they are not quiet toys. So what is she doing? She's being noisy while he slept, right? Noisy while he slept. Capital N. Okay? She was being noisy while he slept. And how do we know that? Is that through her words or through her actions? It's revealed to us through her actions because she's doing stuff to be noisy. Horns and all kinds of stuff. Ooh, that is not good handwriting. Sorry. Actions. So what kind of character trait can we come up with? How is she behaving now? How can we infer that she's being noisy while he slept? That's our text clues. And in our head, we know if you're being noisy on purpose, it's like if you hurt your brother or sister on purpose, you're being very what? Rude. He's trying to sleep. Let the little guy sleep, right? What did he ever do? Rude. Impolite. Okay. So we're going to continue on with our character trait study and our inferencing tomorrow. And we're going to keep our chart going. And remember, when you infer, you're putting your text clues together, and sometimes they're picture clues. You're putting your text clues together, what you already know, your background knowledge, your schema, your filing cabinet that you have to shuffle through, and you come up with your answer. What we're looking for today are our character traits, and we're going to work on the story a little bit more tomorrow.